Since the time when the first human being from a planet named Neil Armstrong set his foot on moon's surface, the eagerness of exploring and studying space has been grown, and we explored plenty of other moons in our solar system. As we studied, we found out that every moon has different sizes, different magnetic fields and atmosphere. Same for planets. Every planet has their own distinguishable characteristics than others. The main rationale behind searching for moons and planets is to find that is there any life possible other than Earth? And from all the surfaces we explored, Moon and Mars have been at the forefront for studies, as they are closest from us. We have sent plenty of satellites on their surfaces or in the orbit so that we can know every single information of them. But after 1972, when Apollo 17 successfully completed its mission and carried many samples from the moon, scientists didn't run any further space flights to the moon. All the curious people tried hard to find out the reason for this too long interval, including me. Well, to know the reason, please watch this video till the end. So no space flights for almost 50 years. Did NASA find this journey too expensive, or they found out that this journey is not too worthy? And this is a logical point, as after Mariana 9 which landed on Mars surface in 1971, the eagerness that we first had for the moon was started to shift on the Mars side. The reason is that we got something that has more better surface, better atmosphere, better temperature, overall a better option than the moon, which led scientists to take the path for Mars. So let's discuss the differences between the moon and Mars. First major difference is the gravity. Moon's gravity is only 1/6 compared to Earth, and because of this it can expose us to many cardiovascular issues, because having to work against gravity is part of what keeps our bodies fit. But in this case, instead of being fit, we will experience bone and muscle loss, which will make our body physically weak. Even living for a short time in this type of environment can create risk for heart problem for the rest of life. On the contrary, Mars' gravity is almost more than twice of the moon, so will help our bones to be a bit more robust. Second point is atmosphere. Because of the low gravity, moon is unable to retain atmosphere. By the way, it is somewhat of a pseudo atmosphere called an exosphere. It is a magnetically suspended mix of gases and particles, so it is not anything like an atmosphere. And due to lack of a real atmosphere, moon can't able to hold the sunlight in its environment. Means there is no temperature regulator there. That's why the moon temperature alternates between 150 degrees Celsius to negative 150 degrees Celsius for 14 days of each. Also, without an atmosphere, there can be no liquid water, so there is no expectation of even a bacterial life there. Other than this, no atmosphere means no protection against meteoroids, as a strong air pressure can move through the passages in the meteoroids and can crash them off. But as there is lack of atmosphere, moon is very likely to get some clash with meteoroids. On the other hand, Mars possesses its own atmosphere called Martian atmosphere. Even Mars did at one point have liquid water, but because its atmosphere is very thin, water does not stick to the surface and spontaneously evaporate away. Next factor is erosion. Moon's exosphere poses other serious problems, as there is no air, so no erosion at all. And because of no erosion, the dust on the moon is razor sharp, cause no water body or wind ever down those fractured edges as like our Earth. And also, erosion helps in cleansing of useless material from soil, and the replaced soil can often become nutrient rich and can help in making the place plant friendly. But as there is no such phenomena, so we can't able to grow our own food even by conditioning the temperature artificially. But on the Mars, scientists found out some shapes which looks like the surface is eroded by water flow or carved with huge floods, and it's the only planet other than Earth which clearly shows that. So if the surface has been massively eroded, it indicates that it can have certain glacial depositions and large valleys over there. Means the surface and climate are more suitable than the moon. Fourth factor is magnetic field. Moon's magnetic field is very weak, thus it's fully exposed to the radiation from solar wind. And unfortunately, it also very outside from the Earth's magnetosphere. Because if Earth had shared its magnetic field, then it would have protected the moon from those gases and radiation. On the contrary, Mars has its own magnetic field, thus well protected from harmful particles and solar wind. So we simply cannot live on the moon without enough food, water, oxygen and protection. And if we think to transfer some essential like water or life-saving gases to the moon, then we will have to pay an enormous amount for that. On the other hand, Mars simply has more resources than moon, like it's rich in carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen and oxygen. And they are all in accessible forms such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen gas, water ice and permafrost. Also, if we try to plant some trees, the intensity of sunlight that the moon gets will simply destroy them. Whereas on Mars, its balanced atmosphere will equalize the sunlight, and by providing some artificial conditions, future colonists will able to grow plants on Mars surface. So that's the whole story, why all the scientists and iconic persons like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are so obsessed with Mars. Even in terms of distance, the moon is easier and less expensive. So how's the video? Comment me, and if you like the video then don't forget to hit subscribe and like button. Catch you later.